Why is gravity a question? Why is the way in which objects fall? How does that get anything to do with establishing the shape of the Earth? What has it got to do with establishing the shape of the Earth? So it's irrelevant. So this is what I'm saying. This is why I've got issues and I've got problems, because people don't seem to be advancing the whole topic of the discussion.
Get out on the street and do something.
I'm always in the street. Well, listen, Jason, you know fine well I started going out in the street, and this is what I had a problem with, because I don't like misrepresentations and I didn't want to be associated with it. So it's important to me that we get right to the crux of the matter. So gravity, the way in which objects fall, do not define the shape of the Earth, and they've got nothing to do with establishing the shape of the Earth. So what? Will you tell me how gravity defines the shape of the Earth?
I'm not here to debate you here on the street. I mean, like, that's where all the hostility comes from.
It's no hostility.
It is hostility. It's coming across hostile.
But you're just acting like a victim now.
Oh, stop it.
Well, you're running away.
Yeah, but what's all that?
What's the hostility? I'm speaking to you directly. I'm not running away. I'm not calling you names.
Yeah.
So,
you're doing it with an attitude. Come on.
I'm doing it with an attitude, Jason. I'm just matter of fact.
Right, okay.
Because I've been met with a lot of vitriol for you and your cronies.
Sorry, you say that again as though that...
Calling me a cult, calling me all this, that and the other.
And have you ever had that off?
Calling me, divisive, calling me all this stuff.
Have you ever had that?
This is divisive. This is misinformation, and it's irrelevant. Gravity and the way in which objects fall has got nothing to do with establishing the shape of the Earth.
Why am I here?
Because you're trying to make a difference, supposedly.
Okay.
So this is my problem. This is why I had the problem. You don't listen to me.
Right.
So my problem is stuff like this. See, when I want to get the root of a problem and I really want to make a difference, I try and remove all the fluff that doesn't need to be there. So gravity...
How's that working for you? You've been doing this for how long? 5, 6 years or so? I don't see any change whatsoever. I see the change now because people like me.
So this is just going to be a pissing contest. You're trying to get one up. I'm talking about the information. Let's not go to personal stuff, all right?
When I got involved, none of this was making a difference. None of this what you were doing. I got here on the street.
Was it a difference?
Yeah.
Where did you come from then?
What do you mean?
Well, you appeared in my hangout saying that you made a difference. You made me want to go there and there. So how did it not make a difference?
Yeah, fair point.
Right, so I got up half my arse and I done it.
Yes.
And then I get suspicious about people's behaviours and I disagreed with the information we were putting out there. And that was it. That was the questions I asked, and I get met by an attack en masse by all your wee crew. So now I'm asking you, you just defended the gravity thing. So this is what I'm here trying to help, right?
Okay.
Right.
Well then help. Let's be civil about
what I'm saying. Gravity is a mathematical concept.
Okay.
The way in which objects fall do not define the shape of the Earth. It's irrelevant. So rather than having this and invoking that kind of debate, why not just cut it off altogether?
So you say that, I mean, and yet that wasn't enough. See that water, it wasn't enough for me. I didn't get in for water.
Is that all I brought to the table, Jason, just water?
No, you haven't. No, you've done a lot more.
Right.
Del, on the stuff that you've done, I've had the utmost respect for you. The attitude, no, that stinks. I don't like that at all.
Jason's just making up stuff here about an attitude.
Really?
I'm here speaking to you directly, and you're constantly acting like a victim and trying to divert to other stuff.
Again, the victim.
We were actually hoping you would come.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm an individual. That's the whole point of this. And the other reason why is because when movements start, you always get infiltrated. So I'm always suspicious.
I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of that at all.
I'm always scared.
Because well, so what? Let's say we get infiltrated.
You know?
Yeah, but so
what?
what?
It makes me even more suspicious when you ask these questions and you just get attacked with usually are claiming that I'm a cult. But see, when I brought these questions up, I get threatened by Roxanne. The wee guy. Tom, his partner, all the whole crew making videos, John Thor making hit pieces, talking shit, slandering me on Facebook. Can you go and point to any slander?
I think they've defended themselves after they've heard you.
What did I say
about them? Oh, come on, I can't. I'm not a tape recorder.
Ask the questions about this.
Yeah, I'm not a tape recorder.
So, it's about getting to the crux of the matter and eradicating the fluff, and I don't see that happening, and that's what I've got a problem with. So, take it or leave it. I mean, it's not a personal thing.
Well, it seems very personal.
How can it be personal? I don't even know.
Well, because you come on here, we could have had a coffee, we could have had a beer, we could have had a chat.
Have a coffee and a chat.
Come, what, after all this?
Well, don't act like a victim. I'm the victim.
Oh, why do you feel as though you're a victim?
Because I spoke out and asked questions, because people were tagging along when we disagreed with what was happening, okay? And I was suspicious of the behaviour, and I raised my concerns about it to let people know I was disconnected from it.
You said that even about me?
Of course.
Why?
Because I don't know who you are.
Oh, so we do that to everybody?
Of course.
Can you not just accept
I'm
people?
a skeptic. I stand on my own 2 feet. Did I need you or John or anybody else or Harry or any of these people when I get out there and put my face in public? Did I?
I don't know. Did you want that? I don't know. I'm not going to speak for you.
Look, the people talk about unity, right? And I've spoke about the unity and addressed it. Well, what does unity mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, when I see misinfo and stuff that doesn't need to be there, I've got a problem with that. So I can't unify with that.
But that's what we're talking about. That is misinfo. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but it's not a debate. It's not up for discussion. We're talking about the shape of the earth.
If it's not up for debate, then we can't bring this to the public.
If I speak to somebody right now and ask them about the shape of the earth and they start talking about gravity, my first question to them is what's the way in which objects fall got to do with the shape of the earth?
It's a great way of doing it, but as an individual, you do it your way,
that's right.
And then I'll do it my way because I'm an individual.
Well, that's right, and I'm here pointing out that I think there's unnecessary stuff there that causes.
Oh, but that's fine.
Causes
That's
problems
okay.
and
That's
issues.
okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. I mean, remember, like when I put that together, I put it together with the information I had at hand now. Then, when that was done, it was done nearly 2 years ago. And yet it probably needs updating.
But there's information being put out there. I mean, at the end of the day, you said that you paid attention to me in the beginning.
I did.
So what happened? I've offered up loads of information. I've showed ways.
I'll tell you what
methods.
happened. Do you remember the discussion that you had with Antonio, and that you were going to have this big fight? And do you remember?
No, I never had a big fight with Antonio.
I never
challenged me in a fight.
That's what I'm referring to. Okay. When that was happening, I phoned you. I got in touch with you, and I turned around and said to you, stay clear of that. But you didn't. It all blew up. You can go back. I don't know if you can remember that. It all blew up.
It's an old platform.
And yeah, I know. Fair enough.
So if people want to bring that to me,
but
that's
the thing is, I decided then I didn't like all that ranting and all that. Do you agree that if you decide, what do you mean ranting? You blow up sometimes, a lot of times.
So I'm a passionate guy.
And that's fine. I don't like that. So
I'm open to criticism. You should be open to criticism.
And that's right. So I chose not to follow you then. And
followers.
And that's fine. That's okay. So I unsubscribed. I expect if someone doesn't like my channel, unsubscribe, move on. And you said the same.
And that's it. And all that stuff for me breeds followers.
Yeah.
And groups, and I'm very suspicious and cautious of all that kind of behaviour.
But I've not. Well, you say that, but I've never seen any damage done from all of these so-called groups. Where's the damage?
I came down here and people were laughing.
Sorry?
I came down here and people were just laughing.
Well, yeah. Oh, we get a lot of that.
Right? Because it's just a billboard.
Okay, and it draws people in. Do you remember your alien? Your alien, it draws people to you. And it doesn't mean anything. It's just an alien. It brings people to you. That's all.
I just have a different approach. I think there's a different method. And I
That's
think
my alien.
In order to affect people, I think there has to be advancements in it. I think the advertising campaign's over with, Jason.
Sorry?
I think the advertising campaign's done. People have heard about the topic, so now it's about
the flat. But it's the flat Earth thing, isn't it? It's the research flat Earth. That is done. It has to be done. And we're moving on.
Here, it's a loaded term.
Yeah.
And for me, it's about getting to the nuts and bolts here now and eradicating the fluff. Because if people really want progress, they would be up for that.
Yeah.
I don't see the majority of people wanting that. What I just see is the perpetuation of the same old crap all the time.
Yeah, I agree. That's why we're moving on. That's why we're moving into globalised now.
Right.
We're trying to. I think that's the new kind of logo, the new slogan. Globalised rather than research flat Earth. We know it's kind of triggered. We know it's a weaponised statement. So we're moving forward.
So, for me, I just think there's a methodology, and I think a lot of the stuff about gravity and stuff you can cut right to the chase with it and tell people that it's not a debate, and the objects falling, gravity, mathematical concepts are irrelevant.
Yeah, I do. I hear you. Look, I don't know if you watch Anthony Riley. Stephen
No, I
Warrior.
don't, because he's another.
All right, okay, whatever.
It goes on the attack mode and calls you names and all that shit.
No problem. But look, he's tried to educate me on the scientific method and
Anthony Riley's a moron.
well, I'm not calling names.
It's a total utter moron.
Yeah, well,
These guys are
disagree.
perpetuating a debate. They've got channels called debates.
My point is, I'm not Anthony Riley. I don't talk the way he talks. I'm me. I talk what I talk about. That banner was produced for me to trigger a conversation that I can remember on the street. That's what that banner is. Nothing more. It's for me.
I just look at this as an advertising campaign, to be honest with you, Jason. I don't think you've advanced at all whatsoever. I think you've got caught up in the self-importance of being part of a movement and being a saviour or a messiah.
I like to think I'm making a difference.
Well, maybe you're not, I don't know. But I like to see progress, and I like to see people cutting the rubbish away.
That's fine. But I could have sat down, I could have sat in front of my TV, or sat on my computer and did nothing. But I'm out on the streets and I feel as though that I am making a change. I am doing something. A could have been sat down doing nothing. I could have been just an individual and sat down. I'm not. I'm doing something. I believe in that we need to expose a lie.
What are you passionate about? What do you want to see this going there?
I.
What do you think is going to resolve this whole thing?
It's a long and difficult subject, isn't it? I can't. Well, that's right. I mean, I kind of want this to definitely go forward. And the only way that I can see it going forward is that it gets flooded on mainstream and that everybody's talking about this.
But for me, the advertising campaign's done. That is flooded in mainstream.
It's not.
The only people that appear in the mainstream are people that, for me, are misrepresenting that. Why does mainstream never approach me? Why do I never appear in the BBC or any of these things?
Because occasionally you blow up.
But that's not how I treat people. You've got to remember, YouTube's a place where I perform and I show sides to me and I act up to certain aspects. I've explained this. Many times you see me doing that on the street. Remember, YouTube.
I have never seen you doing that on the street.
Right, exactly, Jason, because that's what I was a human being.
That's fair enough,
right?
yeah.
So don't misrepresent me.
Oh, come on.
Right?
You do
That's like saying, oh, well, Rambo's, Sylvester Stallone cuts about acting like Rambo.
Okay, I didn't say that you blew up in the street, but you do blow up
Right,
on
well,
the
let's get it clear.
You do.
This is where the
You do,
human
and that's why I
interaction
don't watch
no
you.
YouTube.
That's all. That's
Right.
it.
But because of what? My mannerisms? What about the information that I offer up?
You got some great information. You along
How
with
do you know if
Gav
you
and
don't
that.
watch?
Oh, I don't now. I turned
So
off.
you missed the whole push-pull thing?
The push-pull thing.
You missed all that stuff?
I have.
Well, there you go, there's useful information I'm being attacked on because it blows apart all the nonsense.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a force that's known as pull. They talk about gravity as a pulling force. It doesn't exist in physics and reality. It's not there.
Well, I think Anthony Riley would agree with you there.
No, they just try and poo-poo it. They're morons. They want to perpetuate a debate because they want to make money out of it. I don't want to make money. I don't want fame,
No one
fortune.
else is making
I want
money.
to know where I am.
No one's making any money.
Well, these guys are merchandising constantly. Use their merchandising. So it's in your best interest to
For
follow
petrol.
this.
For petrol, that was it.
Well, I don't need it. I don't need to make money to go and be active.
It's okay.
I think it's a business, and I think he's trying to perpetuate it.
Well, it's I'm not sure.
Like any business.
I'm not sure how.
The motor industry makes cars that will break so they can keep money coming in.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that.
If I want to put an end to it, I want to put an end to it.
Look, I've got my own job. I know how much money I make. I know how much money I put into this. I don't make a penny yet.
Well, that's up for question for me. You know.
Well, I'm not going to prove anything to you.
I know what my incentive is. And I started all passionate and I want the truth, and that's what I care about. I want to find out where I am here.
Yeah.
I don't want to take any of these
I
bullshit.
know, but you're not.
I'm like a charlatans
You're not
jumping on
promoting
it,
other
because
people to
people
get
like
out
me
there.
then suffer through it. Real people that really want to suffer through all this crap.
But it's just
prolongs
you on
it
the
all.
street. You're not bringing other people down here.
Constantly at the university. What do you want to bring other people for? Start a cult, start a group.
No, I mean, like, look, it's just you in Glasgow. It's a bigger
It's just you
bloody
in
place.
Glasgow because you've got a billboard.
No, I'm trying to inspire other people to get out.
How many interviews do you get with two years?
I just want to inspire other people to get
Well,
out.
that's what I do. I show them a method that I hope they use to approach
Okay.
and speak to their family and their friends and their loved ones, because that's where it's important. Strangers that don't know you are just going to see, oh, this is just a nutter with a billboard, and then they'll go away and forget about it.
But that's just an opinion, isn't it?
Well,
It's an opinion that I don't
if
share.
I see a Jehovah's Witness with a billboard in the street, can I just go off whatever?
Well, it's just.
If I get somebody personal and they speak to me and they're compassionate and they're articulating what they're trying to offer me, then it goes in, I can hear it. But, that's, I don't see the relevance on it at all. Unless it's an advertising campaign, then fair enough.
Well, it's not an advertising campaign. It purely is just so that I can trigger a conversation. That's all.
And all that shit about divisiveness and stuff like that, it's not, like, just because people have got disagreements about stuff doesn't mean it says divisive.
It's very divisive.
But that's what I've got for you lot. I'm divisive. How's it divisive?
You keep saying, you say your lot. I mean,
Well, you're the Globe Live crew. You're the crew that attacked me en masse because I asked questions.
when? Well, I don't know when you're on about.
Come on, Jason, don't act daft, man. You were making statements. I've seen you making statements. Harry McDonald just made a statement
I'm
under
not
Steve
Harry.
HV's comment today.
I'm not Harry.
Saying
I'm not
about
anybody else.
your cult leader
You did
and all
this
that
last
stuff.
time. You did this last time. You said that I was part of some group that said bad
You're
things
not part of the
about you.
Globe Live crew.
I am part of the Globe Live.
Crew.
When you say crew, I mean, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's an organisation. It's a group of people that are organised.
Right. Okay. So when we have these meetings in one of the Glasgow taverns that you've held and all that, that's the crew, the Dell crew.
That's just for people to chat to.
Well, that's
just something.
what we're doing.
Right?
It's the same thing. We still have get-togethers. It's the same as you. No difference.
Well, listen, Jason, I don't want to be accused of keeping me from the general public. So
Well, I'm
we'll
yeah.
agree, disagree, but all this bullshit about divisiveness and all that shit, that's misrepresentation, that's slander.
Yeah,
I don't slander any of you lot. Yeah. Have I made hit piece videos on you?
Well, I don't know. I don't watch your channel.
Because I don't.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
It's just not me. I'm interested.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Del, I was just hoping that you could come down here, roll your sleeves up, and just get involved.
I'm always involved, Jason.
Then great.
I've been involved since the start.
Okay, but I'm here today, and I want to just shake your hand and be bloody friends and get on with this. But you don't.
I am friendship, Jason. But what I've seen for you is avoidance, and you're not trying to be my friend.
I'm here in Glasgow. There is no
evasive to
avoidance.
what I'm saying to you, Jason.
I'm here in Glasgow. There
You've
was
contempt
never.
for me. You've made statements about it, so.
Right. Okay. So when you go back on your channel, I want you to search for them contempt statements.
Well, they're all over the place. I saved them for Facebook. I've saved them under video comments.
Do that. Do that. I mean, enlighten everybody.
I don't need to enlighten everybody. I can't be bothered with it. I know what happened. And you know what
But
happened.
you're making a statement, and that I've never been a part of. You're making a claim that I've said something, which I don't know what you're
So
talking
what
about.
about the hangouts when you're sitting there with Harry and you're this, that, and the other about me, and I'm divisive? He made exclusive hangouts addressing me. Come on, man.
Oh, let's have a look. I don't think I have.
Oh, away you go.
I don't think I have.
You get short memory.
No, that's not me.
Anyway, go. I'll let you get back to it.
It's a shame, Dal.
That's a shame, because people can't be honest.
I feel like I am honest.
I'm not mugged, Jason. Right, I'm not mugged, but see when people cross the line when they don't take responsibility for it, I'm not going to back down, mate. So if you wanted me to be your pal and you really wanted to resolve stuff, you would be holding your hands up to it.
I'm a pal to anyone who searches.
Sometimes it takes for me for acknowledgement before I can move beyond that point, Jason. And you're avoiding it and acting like you're innocent.
Look. I reached out to you, do you remember? And then you made me Facebook admin. Remember? Okay, so I went out, I sorted out your Facebook admin, and the second I reached out to Harry, I didn't know that you two had a problem. Didn't know at all. Went out, spoke to Harry, and literally within the same week you kind of dropped me from the admin. I didn't know why. I kind of figured out.
Because I was suspicious about
Well,
what's
yeah,
going on.
but I didn't know. I didn't know that you had a problem.
So I had somebody coming to me professing that they loved my work and this, that and the other.
Yeah.
But yet they're away contacting people behind my back, acting like they're some sort of street guru. Taking them out
Should
to
have
teach
let me
them
know
the
that you had
ways.
beef with Harry. I don't know.
I don't agree with her. I didn't want to be a part of that. Because that's not what I'm about. It's from my back. I'm not a saviour. I'm not a messiah. I'm not here to teach people the ways. I can only walk my walk. And I didn't like that. So that's why I
You
had the
find it
problem.
suspicious that everybody's, I don't know, either
People have got different motives, Jason.
who?
Everybody's got
I
different
know you keep,
motives.
yeah, that's right, but not in a bad way.
So I make a call.
Not in a bad way.
What
I don't know why.
What I have to do is become aware that I can be lumped in with groups. So I remove myself from it so I remain as an individual. Because I want to show people that I don't need to be part of a
But
group.
I've not come across anyone that's done anything shady. Who?
Well, that's...
You keep saying, I mean, my dad used to do this. He used to rant about the Muslims, you know, like, and I,
Don't bring that.
no, I'm just saying, argument's sake. My dad used to do ranting. He used to be misinformed about that. And to this day, I've never had a problem with any other race or any other religion. I've never had a problem. Now, you're saying that we could be infiltrated. That's fine. But in how many years that you've been involved, what's happened? Has anything happened so severe to make you say, there, I told you?
Aye.
Who?
The misinformation, the attacks. I mean...
When?
Right, Jason, I'm not
Nothing,
speaking to you
yeah, but nothing's ever happened
We're
to you,
not going to
surely.
get anywhere.
See, I'm not afraid of all of this.
But
I'm not scared of any of that.
But you keep acting like things never happened. I take responsibility because I've called names out when I was angry about it. I've said things that I shouldn't have said. But at the same time, there was reasons for why I said them.
Yeah,
There was justified reasons for why that was happening.
Well, I disagree.
So it's just on my mind.
I do disagree. But
Well, that's fine. You can disagree if you want. But don't act like stuff never happened because it did.
not from me.
Right, Jason. I suggest you go and watch the hangouts with you and Harry. He's doing all this about the big bad man in the shed being divisive.
I don't think so.
Right, that's fine. I'm not going to bother keeping over and over
No
it.
problem, no
It's in the past. People want to look at it, they can go and look for it.
Excellent. Thanks for coming down,
This
Dale.
is a shit I can't be bothered with.
No problem.
No worries.
Cheers, buddy. That's a shame. It's a shame. I kind of look back, I think back, and I don't believe that I've said anything untoward towards him. Not in public. Yeah, it's a shame that he can't get, get past it. Look at this. But, anyway, that's... There you go. Do you have one there? Oh, you got one?
Yeah, we've got
You're okay, no problem. Do you want one? I know you're eating. No, that's okay, no problem. Give us a shout if you want one. Would you like one of them? There you go. Would you like one of them? Excellent. There you go. Would you like one of them? There you go. Oh, you got one. Yeah, it's a shame that he's come down with ill feeling. This is his hometown, Del, and when I first got involved, I kind of wanted to reach out, and I think Del, like a lot of us, was one of the first channels. It's a shame. I reached out and I asked to be admin of his Facebook page, which he agreed, and I thought I was doing a good job. He had such a backlog of people wanted to join and approve in messages and comments and things, and I whizzed through them very quickly in that. But I also wanted to reach out to Harry as well, because both of them inspired me to kind of get on the street and do something. So I reached out to Harry, but the second I reached out to Harry, I was kicked off of being admin for Facebook. I tried to approach Del a few times, but he wasn't answering my my calls. I unsubscribed to Del, not because of I don't agree with a lot of the work. No, that's by far that. Him and Gav are heard them together, absolutely awesome, and there is a lot of really good information there, absolutely fantastic information there to be learned. I disagree on being an individual. I'm sorry, when I got in, they'd already been involved about 3 years, and I didn't see absolutely anything happening. Nothing's moving forward. Nothing. I mean, everyone I was speaking to kind of like hadn't heard of Flat Earth, and maybe I'm hoping that we've made some sort of change, like by getting out on the streets, getting on the TV, getting on the radio, getting in the newspapers. I like to think that between the conventions and getting on the street and that we've made like a huge change in people's awareness of this subject. And that's all I'm here to today, is just to bring people to the table, not to convince anybody. I know I'm not going to convince anyone, but to come down and roll your sleeves up and kind of like and be argumentative in that's not cool. I'm not really about that. I'm not aggressive or argumentative to anybody. I wouldn't dream of doing that. I know you say, oh, you're playing the victim. No, I'm just I just have a little bit more integrity than to approach someone in that manner. I found that quite off-putting. I'm quite annoyed over that he would feel that way. If he goes back and checks, I've never said anything bad about him. I've had reasons, to speak up about Del, but I haven't. But there you go. But look. Short story is, look, I unsubscribe to him because I don't like all the ranting. I just feel it's not necessary. So I don't like all the ranting, where he blows up all the time and starts cussing and cursing. I don't enjoy watching that sort of thing. But if you're after information, like when they get together, they do an awesome job, Gav and Del. So yeah, please subscribe to Del's channel if that's what you want. But my disclaimer is, I don't. I unsubscribed for my own personal reasons. That's it. So let's move past Del. He's history. Come. do with a bloody conversation now. I haven't had a proper conversation here. Let's see if we can catch some people. So the music's all starting up again. He wants to turn the volume up a bit more. Absolutely brilliant. I just said that I learned Scottish from Dale. No, I mean, like, there is Glaswegians here that you won't understand. There is really course. Sorry? Watch the screen later to find out what was said. See, that's I find that's like one of the biggest problems of actually confrontation is I'm not an articulate person to doesn't mean well, yeah, I just can't seem to get my words out. Never have done. You know, I do the best I can do on the streets just to bring people to this lie. That's all I want to do. I've maintained that there's so many better people out there that should be doing this. And whether you agree on having a banner or having a little green alien, sometimes you need something to draw people in. Now my something is a banner, so that I can put the information on, because I feel like that people do need a visualization, and I certainly do. You know, like to look at this. Yeah, we do need so many more people on the streets. You can be individuals, but power in numbers. If there's like 20 of us here on the street with all these people here, creates a crowd, creates a bit of a buzz, and then there's a lot of talking going on. We've proved this time and time again, from Leicester Square to Sheffield to Manchester to Liverpool. You know, like, we just need force on the streets. Ooh. Not one of you saw it. There you go.
It's really pretty much
So as I say, there's an awful lot of people in Glasgow, and you know, as Dale says, you shouldn't be following him. He's not a cult leader, doesn't want to be. So get down here, show your support, get down here. You shouldn't be following what Dale says, because he doesn't want you to. I was looking forward to meeting quite a lot of Globe denier Glaswegians. So where are you all? Come on, I'm going to be here for a few more hours yet. I've got plenty of hours on my parking. So it'd be great if you can come down and show a little bit of support.
It's interesting what you do.
Yeah, well said, David. Yeah, you should do it your own way. You're on your own journey. Do this your own way. I'm doing it my way. most people who come down to the banners and that, we're not all singing off the same hymn sheet. You know, I hear them, like Lisa, she talks. She talks about things that I really don't talk about. She doesn't really like to be filmed up too close. She doesn't like the mobile phone signals and the Wi-Fi signals and all of that lot, which is yeah, kudos to her. She does a lot of activism on 5G as well. Yeah, she's been part of a group that's affected so much change on 5G in Glastonbury, which she's done really well. They've suspended the installation of Glastonbury, the 5G in Glastonbury for the moment. So, something there? Look at that. See, she's talking and she's still handing them out. There you go. Something there?
Thank you.
There you go. I could do with a few more people to actually slow down and stop.